Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. From where we last left off, we completed pre-Goldenrod City trainers. We completed some of the stuff a little bit after, and we actually entered the bug catching contest, and we've actually won it after 6 tries. That was still quite annoying. Let me tell you folks, I was like, okay, what if I catch a Butterfree? Alright, no, what if I try doing this? Oh, you ran out of balls, and guess what? The best Pokemon you had was a Venonat. And then I found a very lucky Scyther. I was like, okay, I have to catch him, otherwise I am good as done. And, well, I'm not good as done. As you can apparently see, I have the Sunstone. So I'm going to check out the TM really quick, but other than that, we shall investigate the grass, because I think there's a few trainers there. There's a few trainers just beyond this path, and there's actually a Pokemon we can catch, hopefully. And yes, just like in the first generation, there are invisible items. I have no idea where all the locations are. If there's an obvious spot where one is, then I will pick it up if I try to, you know, think about it. But in any case, we should hopefully not only get through, I'm planning on actually getting through a lot through this episode if everything goes a-okay. If everything goes a-okay. Anywho, let's go find those trainers, and hopefully we'll actually run into the Pokemon in this grass. Or somewhere along the line. Nope, that's not it, but that's a Pokemon we haven't ran into yet. Well, I mean, we have through that one trainer. But as far as the wild, nope, not quite yet. So Nidoran female, you need to get out of here. The world of Pokemon is deep. There are still lots of things we don't know, but I know more than you do. Oh yeah, do you know there's a Generation 3? What's a Generation 3? There's a lot more Pokemon than this. And then there's Generation 4. You don't know how much jacked up those Pokemon are. Well, okay, well, and then there's Generation 5. I don't even know anything about Generation 5, yet I know that it exists. And sir, what's the total count of Pokemons now? Is it currently? There's probably going to be a Generation 6. So when somebody is like commenting like, no, there's even more than this now, it's like, okay, well, look at the date of the video then, smart Alec. Currently, I think there's 600 plus Pokemon, I think. Maybe 650, 640, somewhere around that area. I think it was. No, it was 649, that was it. 649 Pokemons. Jeez, that's quite a lot. And come to think, like, that's a lot. Pokemon has certainly grown, and so has the community, literally and figuratively speaking. But there's always still those young audiences, and there's still those veteran audiences that it doesn't matter how old you are. If you enjoy the game, howl with everybody else. That's what I'm saying. I mean, there are other hobbies out in the world that people, you know, do stuff. I know quite a lot of other people who actually have soldiers, completely like blue soldiers, and paint like flesh clothing onto them, and set up these Western gardens, or you know. There it is! Yes! Sunkern! Oh, alright people, this is Sunkern, a grass Pokemon. Sunkern has an abysmal speed, but he makes it up for the fact that he has a lot of special attack, and I think one other stat. I can't think of it at the moment, but let's go ahead and get our Sunkern. Come on, buddy. Get into the ball. Come on. Yes! We caught our Sunkern! Hello, third member of our team. It is very weak. It only means the defense is to shake its leaves desperately as an attacker. Oh my god, it threatens me! Oh my god. So, oh, Anthony.
Here's this tyrant. This is Anthony the Hiker. Come on, let's battle right now. Route 33 is where I am. Come on down if you feel up to it. Alright then, be good. Brr.
I'm probably not gonna make that appointment quite yet, because that's quite far away. So any other random battle I get into is going to be one I'm going to run away from, because now I have my Pokemons. And the reason why I say that we're going to go through a lot in this episode is not only do I want to quest through the plot, but I am willing to, yes, grind out the Sunkern right now. And no, I will not make you guys suffer through the pain and agony of that. I will just skip right ahead of that, just for your sakes. Because I know that it can be really, really tedious and boring, so I'm certainly not going to be doing that. Attack sharply fell. Oh, that's not good whatsoever. That's going to take a long time to kill the Schnubble then. Oh, he has a scary face too. Wow, he's got a lot of stat reducers. And every freaking Poke fan always give their Pokemon berries. Although that would probably match their nature very well, because if they care the Pokemon that much, then yeah, it would make sense. I was thinking about switching into Sunkern just to get that little bit of experience, but then I would switch right into Croconaw anyways, and the experience is going to be neglectable at best anyways. If we are lucky enough, if everything goes perfectly as possible, we might even get into the next town. So I am definitely looking forward to boosting this out of here. I'm very excited. I'm very amped up. Today I am amped up. Actually, I should say tonight. Ma'am, what do you want, ma'am? I found a useful item shopping. It's in your PC. You'll like it. Alright, thank you, William Shatner. I actually should check those out, because if it's actually an item that I can use right, you know, currently, then I'll do that. Maybe I can get her number. I forget. Like I said, I don't remember all the numbers. I think there's actually one person coming up soon that we can get the number of, now that I think about it. And he's actually kind of useful to get his number, because once far enough into the game, he will actually, his Pokemon will get so buffed up, and it'll give you a lot of experience. Sweet Scent, yeah, doesn't really do anything. Evasion fell. I think it started in, did Sweet Scent start in this generation? I think so. What Sweet Scent does in the overworld is that if you use it in tall grass or in a cave, you'll instantly attract a wild Pokemon. And I think it actually changed it in Generation 4 where, like, it attracted certain Pokemon, like certain rare Pokemon. I'm not sure if there's any other, factors that had to be satisfied, but I'm pretty sure Sweet Scent actually helped out with that. Cubone is a little bulky, and I want to get Cubone out of here as fast as possible. Yeah. I always thought it was, like, really grim how Cubone wears the skull of its mother, which is, yeah, just, yeah. And I actually do not remember seeing the anime episode of where, Cubone actually takes off the skull, so I actually don't actually know what the face looks like, but can't be all that important. It's probably just a face, just like any other face before. And I totally forgot to get her number. Or at least thinking I'm going to get her number. Oh well. It's too late to cut this out. It's just Nidorans. These Nidorans would love to join my party, but I say no. So let's see. I'm pretty sure you can't, but it doesn't hurt to try. I thought you were staring at me because I'm cute. You're pixelated, so I can't say. You're very, very... Last guy to fight, and then we can move on past the city, and after that we are going to go tackle the gym. Oh yeah, I gotta beef up my Sunkern and then tackle the gym. That's right, that's right. Try and get your... Well, it's a good thing I have Phanpy first. Although, if I'm thinking about this right, he probably gave his Pikachu a Thunderstone like right off the bat. Meaning, it won't learn any moves whatsoever. Wow, what a nasty critical hit by Phanpy. And actually, this Raichu has barely any defense. It just is like DD Pikachu. The unfortunate thing is that the Pikachu family is kind of fragile. But oh well. I actually I actually like Raichu much more than I do Pikachu. And it's unfortunate that Raichu's nowhere, like, seriously, if it's to beef up your Pokemon stats, evolve the Pikachu, Ash! Jeez! Whatever. Just me ramping and raging. Anyway, let's go check the PC real quick. Whoops, I didn't want to go that one. There we go. Withdraw. Oh, she bought me a super potion. How sweet. And a repel. Actually, that just reminds me, I was talking about using a repel in that cave, but I didn't even use it. That's how much I just freaking forget. Ice Bear, I think that heals burns, actually. Probably not going to be useful at all, so I might even end up tossing that. I'm going to read your thoughts. Well, if you did, you'd be highly disturbed. Extremely disturbed. Oh my god! You what? I can't believe it! You beat him without using cheats? Yeah. Are you kidding me? At least it doesn't really kill the screen. Oh, wow! And I thought that was critical. But Abra is very fragile, too. The thing about Abra family is that they have very high special attack and very high speed. I'm not sure about the very high part, but I know that they have high speed. But they are fragile. Fragile, if you want to get technical with it. Actually, it's time to demonstrate the power of Bite against these fools. Because I no longer want to deal with Abras. Wasn't the first generation, if somebody actually had an Abra and just kept trying to use teleport, was like, but it didn't do anything. But it didn't do anything. Yeah. Abras are still incredibly annoying to try and catch. Unless you have, unless you just either Ultra Ball right in front of their face, or, what's that one ball? Timer Ball? No. Quick Ball. No, is it? I think it's Quick Ball. There's a Timer Ball and there's Quick Ball. Basically, the Quick Ball is the throwing the ball as fast as you can in the battle will give you the highest success rate of catching it. And the Timer Ball is exactly the opposite. The longer you wait in the battle, the more successful chance you get. I think if you wait long enough, the Timer Ball and the Quick Ball becomes just as potent as a Ultra Ball. So I kind of don't really see the point. I think. Or that, or it gets slightly more potent, just a little bit more. I know that using a dive ball or a net ball is significantly more potent. This is going to be annoying. Let me sacrifice Togepi. Just a death switch here. Here, feed off of Togepi's life. Thank you. Please. Oh, you suck. I'm not gonna go first, so it doesn't even matter. Thank you. Useless, stupid egg. And oh my god, I will hate Generation 4 once Togepi actually becomes very, 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 very threatening. Especially to one person who has it. Holy moly, it's annoying as anything the world has never seen before. Let's finish off this Tangela because I am sick and tired of looking at its feet. I always thought that was strange when I was a kid. Tangela had red boots, but it's like a walking mass of seaweed. I think it's what it's supposed to represent. Anyways, I think this is the guy that gives you the number, or that is the other dude. Darn, I study 5 hours a day, dude. There's more to learning than just reading books. Reading textbooks is worthwhile every so often. When I'm reading and walking, I have to look down, so I notice items on the ground. Next time I find something, I'll give it to you. May I have your phone number? Sure. And one very last unless she's going to tell me about... No, she's not. Okay, listen. When I sprinkled water on that wiggly tree, it jumped right up. It just has to be a Pokemon. I bet it would be shocked out of its disguise if you soaked it. I know, I'll tell my sis and borrow her water bottle. However, we won't even be able to do anything with that until we actually beat the gym, because the sister thinks it's way too dangerous, so yeah. Anyways, folks, It's time for grinding. Well then, while grinding near the daycare center, I found the rare Ditto. What the rare Ditto is doing near the daycare center is, well, if people know what Ditto can do for you in the daycare, it can be very, very helpful, despite that Ditto's health. Basically, when two Pokemon love each other very much, the birds and the bees conversation. Short and sweet, Ditto can be a substitute for any Pokemon for it to be bred. The best way to do it is to have a female of any Pokemon and your other Pokemon to be male. The female Pokemon will be the type of whatever you have it as. So let's say if I have a female Sunkern and a Ditto, it will birth a Sunkern. If I had a female Pidgey, it'd be a Pidgey. What the difference is between male and female is that the father will give certain moves to the infant, whereas the mother will be the actual birth Pokemon. So hopefully, maybe I can catch it too, because I would like to catch a Ditto. I'm not planning on using any breeding stuff or anything like that, but hey, having a Ditto is a-okay. Yes, I have been at a very long time grinding up Sunkern. It was not the easiest thing to do. I'm going to evolve it pretty darn soon, too. I'm not sure why I haven't evolved it any sooner than I have now, but hey, you know what? I like taking the hard way. So, also, what I have been doing is that not only have I trained up Sunkern, but I also took the opportunity to catch a lot of Pokemon that I missed, like, Ekans, Pidgey, Rattata, those Pokemon. Yeah. I don't know, just to have them in my Pokedex, because I don't want to just rampage through this game with just the necessary party members and, freaking, what's his face? HM slaves. So, yeah. Come on now, I'm wasting Great Balls on you. Get in my belly! Please? Ugh. What a stingy Ditto. Hold on for a second. Alright, finally I caught the little sucker. Ditto, when it encounters another Ditto, it will move faster than normal to duplicate that opponent exactly. Anyways, I feel it's time to also show this to you guys, because I'm going to train up Sunkern just a little bit more, but I'm going to evolve it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is our true member. Uh-oh. Congratulations, your Sunkern has evolved into Sunflora. Now, it may not seem as much as before, but just like Fampy, if we put enough time and dedication to it, he will be a huge benefactor to our team. Anyways, we are back. Apparently, you can also find Jigglypuffs here. Interesting. Also, I just discovered that you can get also his number too. If you give me your number, I'll call you when they have a sale. So yeah, the the store at the Goldenrod department store every day, so I know when there's a sale. So yeah, that'll be absolutely great to know. So get his number if you're planning on buying a couple items during your adventures. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in front of the gym door. In this gym, it's all about the normal types. A very strange gym to revolve around the theme, but hey, it's the first gym and it certainly won't be the last. So, what the normals have to do is that, well, they have very few weaknesses, those being fighting. I think that's the only weakness that they have. And they only have a very few resistances, which being, they're not affected whatsoever by Ghost. Let's start off with just a check. And, also, normal moves can't really hurt rock or steel. So, very, very basic. Very basic. With that, you know, they're just the very basic Pokemon. Since I don't have any other weaknesses, this might take a while, but hey, my guys are leveled up just enough. And the only real threat in the gym is, of course, the leader, in which a lot of people actually have many bad memories of her. And it's only just one particular Pokemon, too. Sure, the one Pokemon that she has can be somewhat of a hurdle. It's just a hurdle, nonetheless. But it's her key Pokemon that's just, ugh. But anyways, I digress. I just looked at my timer and I'm at 20 minutes. I wished I could have done this a lot faster than I would have, but actually I'm going to save this for the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope each and every one of you enjoyed this episode. This is Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. I am your host, TK10. Question of the video will be in the description. As soon as we finish off this Sentret, we shall be good to go. So, I hope all of you enjoy your day. Yay! Family grew a level! That's awesome. Anywho's, see ya!